The new Moza AB9 base has been a joy to fly with, but how does it hold up in the Apache? Hey guys, Emils here, and today we'll be testing out the new Moza AB9 base in DCS World. This is actually a bit of an extended version of my tests during the desk mount review, so make sure to check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Alright, let's get into it. So what's really cool, I'll turn on the little overlay here. When you hold the trim button, right, you can just move the stick wherever, and I can trim it out like this. I can trim it out like this. It's just you just release it where you want. Then you press one button and you reset the trim. So that's really cool for helicopter pilots. And unfortunately, currently I couldn't get any of the helicopter effects to work, like ESL effect, and there's a lot of different ones. And I think that's due to because DCS isn't using telemetry force feedback, and that's a telemetry force feedback setting. So currently the force feedback only really in the helicopter is just the flight, just the input and some sort of output on force feedback. Really, it's only resistance almost. There isn't a lot of force feedback. Now take all my force feedback comments with a grain of salt, because I have no idea how the force feedback in the Apache should work. From what I have learned from other users, it actually is quite accurate. I will probably be testing it with a Huey or something too, because that is more analog. Yeah, so pretty much all the force feedback here is... it's not really force feedback. There's not a lot of feedback. Then again, I don't really know how it's supposed to be in the Apache, but from what I've tested with like the Kyle or something, I haven't tested it since the last Moza update. How to check again, but the helicopter effects aren't really there yet. They're not there at all currently. So I'm not sure if that's a DCS thing or Moza thing, but I would like to see an update on that. I'm trying to contact Moza and see what's being done there. And yeah, because currently pretty much all I'm getting is this, just flying the Apache. Basically with a normal stick with no feedback, just a spring. Even though I have turned down the spring to 0, it's still there if you switch to the ranked input, which leads me to believe that that's a game force feedback feature that just bounces it back. Alright, let's set up rockets. We're gonna fire off some rockets here, add some trucks. As you could see before, I used a little bit of the trim here to trim out the helicopter. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Alright. Let me fire a test shot where it's gonna land. It's gonna land about there. Alright. That should be some pretty good destruction there. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, the stick is in a different center position now since I trimmed it out, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I can't really say anything about that. And the desk mount, as you can see, is holding up also very well with all the movement. My desk is a little bit shaky now. Oh, there's no reason to put out the gun. Everything is destroyed. Wow, that was some good rocket hits there. It's just the plumes of black smoke. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, the desk mount's holding up really well. Let me reset the trim here. Back to center. I'll take a little bit of a wider shot here as well, where you can see that my plants on my desk are a little bit shaky because of all the moving around. That's probably because my desk is a little bit shaky in general. So overall, the feel of force feedback in the Apache is great, although the Moza software still needs work. The base and the mounts are top-notch. Thank you to the members of the community who have given me a better understanding of how force feedback should feel as well. If you have any tests you would like to see, leave them in the comments. Alright, that's it for me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!